A state lawmaker at the center of a sexual harassment case a few years ago is hoping to help others. Senator Faith Winters is sponsoring a bill that would make it easier for workers to seek recourse if they've been harassed or discriminated against. Our political specialist, Sean Boyd, live at the Capitol. Sean, certainly a big, important issue.
Jim, the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission says 85% of women have been sexually harassed at work, but half of them didn't report it out of fear of retaliation, and a third of those who did say nothing happened. This bill would make it easier for those women to take their cases to court and win. Instead of having to prove harassment is severe or pervasive, the current standard, they would need to prove only that it's offensive to a reasonable person, even if it happened just once. The bill also expands the definition of employee to include caregivers and independent contractors, protects against discrimination based on caregiver and marital status, expands the time to file a claim from 6 to 10 months, and limits the use of confidentiality or non-disclosure agreements. The Colorado Chamber of Commerce says it will open the floodgates to frivolous claims and is a double standard. Under the state's policy, non-disclosures aren't limited and conduct must still be severe and pervasive to be harassment.
If this legislation is rejecting a legal standard for harassment that it has been used by the courts for decades, then come up with a standard that everyone can agree to, but also impose that standard on yourselves.
I want every worker in the state of Colorado, both inside the Capitol building and outside the Capitol building, to have clear expectations of a harassment-free, discrimination-free work environment. Through a law, I can update it for the workers of Colorado. We have requested that the executive committee within this building update our workplace harassment policies, and I'm confident that they will take action this summer to make sure we do.
Now, the bill also has provisions to protect employees against retaliation and to protect employers who do take action against lawsuits. It would apply to workplaces with 20 or more employees. They would have to provide harassment and discrimination training or face steep fines. Live at the Capitol, Sean Boyd covering Colorado First.